Consumer intelligence research partners state that roughly 40% of people in the United States own either the iPhone 6 or the iPhone 6 Plus. So it's very likely that you know somebody who may have either devices, or maybe you have one of the devices yourself. And one of the most disastrous things that could happen to your new iPhone is to drop it and crack the screen. So today I'm going to show you how to successfully repair the screen on an iPhone 6 or an iPhone 6 Plus. So the tools you're going to need for this repair are going to be a 2x40mm flathead screwdriver, a 2x40mm phillips screwdriver, metal forceps, a plastic spudger, and a pentalobe screwdriver. And of course, you're going to want to make sure that you have the right replacement screen for your device. The iPhone 6 is the 4.7-inch screen, and the iPhone 6 Plus is the 5.5-inch screen. Be very careful not to get those confused or mixed up when you're ordering the part, wherever you may be getting it from. And also make sure that you have a clean workspace to work with. You don't want any dirt, just a nice flat surface to work with here. You want to make sure that there's no windows open where wind can blow in and blow those screws off, because you're going to be dealing with very, very small screws. So just make sure that you have no distractions and you're able to keep up with everything. Alright, so going in with the repair. The first step is there is 2 pentalobe screws at the very bottom of the device. You're going to take your pentalobe screwdriver and just remove those. Alright, so after you're done removing those screws at the bottom, you're going to take your plastic spudger. You're going to come around the bottom or a corner and just pry up, making sure not to put too much pressure. Go around the bezel of the phone, just prying that screen up, all down the sides. Alright, so whenever you've got the screen all pried up, you just lift the screen up, and then underneath the screen you've got this little shield here with 5 screws. You're going to want to take those screws out. Alright, so once you've removed those, there's just this little metal shield here. You're going to take your metal forceps, just take that shield out, and then there are 4 connectors right here with your plastic spudger. You're just going to come in here, just get underneath it a little bit, and they should pop right out. There's one right there, and one also underneath that one right there. So just going through, making sure you're got all those connectors. And once you've got that free, the whole screen just comes out. Alright, so then you're going to get your replacement screen. You're going to come in here, and these 4 connectors, you're going to connect them. Being very, very careful, lining it up right, and you should hear just a slight snapping sound for where they're snapping into place. Be sure not to force anything at all, because it's very, very easy to damage those connectors. Alright, now once everything's in place, you're just going to get your metal forceps here. You're going to place the shield back in its designated spot, and make sure not to bend this screen past 90 degrees so you don't damage any cables. And then you're just going to put those 5 screws back into their place. Alright, so once you've got all those screws back in place on that shield, making sure they're all in there right and that shield's completely flat, you're going to lay the screen down, starting with the top of the phone. You're going to set the screen in the device. And you're just going to snap it all around into place. Be careful not to force anything. Then you're going to take your pentalobe screwdriver and put those pentalobe screws back in the bottom of the phone. Okay, so after you've got that done, You're just going to want to go make sure everything's flush with the frame of the phone. Make sure everything's looking right. And of course, you're going to want to power the phone on. Make sure the screen's coming on right. And make sure everything's responding to your touch on the phone. Just making sure everything's working properly. And that is how you complete a repair on the iPhone 6 or the iPhone 6 Plus. And so next time you drop and crack your phone screen, you don't have to worry about expensive repair shops, or if somebody you know drops and cracks their phone, you can come in, save the day, and save them a bunch of money as well.